Hey guys, welcome back to another lab of mine. So, over the past week, I've decided to transition from Cisco Packet Tracer to a new lab environment, and it's going to be Cisco Modeling Lab. I did buy the subscription where I can have up to 20 nodes, I believe, and I'm currently running this on my laptop, but my desktop is using its resources as a server. I initially thought maybe I would upgrade this, but I don't think. I know when I had first started setting up this up, this was at like 76, so I really don't think I'm gonna need much more. I'm gonna leave it as is. All right, but so the purpose of this lab was basically I am pretty comfortable setting up routers, switches, and other networking devices, but with firewalls in general, um, I don't have a lot of experience. And I knew I wanted to be in a Cisco environment, because I know there was also GNS3 that would give me a valuable experience with firewalls as well. But I wanted to stay Cisco just to specialize and learn as much as I can in one line of network devices, then I'll focus on others as well as time goes on. But uh, so what I did with this lab is I initially had just this local area network here, and I had outside router here. I then decided to expand it to simulate sort of like a ISP. All these routers are currently running OSPF, uh, and I have the interfaces going from each uh, end router from the ISP to each individual local area network. I got them in passive interface uh, mode, so that way they're not getting the neighbor requests into the network. It doesn't really do anything bad, but it can boggle down traffic and stuff like that. So, I will say some things that helped me along the way to set this up. Um, so when I downloaded the CML, I didn't realize there was no window like desktop environments. It's all some form of Linux as far as I know. So quickly I had to learn how to set up. I wanted to set up static IPs for my Ubuntu devices. Just because this lab wasn't focused on DHCP, and I definitely had to ask ChatGPT for a lot of help with how to do that. And I've also been using ChatGPT quite extensively to setting up ASA, as well as learning how the uh, stateful inspection of the ASA works and what tools I can use to kind of troubleshoot. So I've been using Capture a lot. I've been using Packet Tracker a lot, which is actually very helpful because it shows exactly if where traffic might stop, what could be causing it. Um, I will say one of my biggest challenges, and it took me hours to solve, is I had my Ubuntu device here. It's configured with VLAN 10's network at .2 because my default gateway on the ASA inside interface is the .1. I I sent an ICMP message packet all the way out to the outside router interface here, and it would travel there, but when traffic would try to come back, something was blocking it. And using my capture commands, my show connection commands, and showing and using like packet tracker commands, I kind of found out that what was happening is my ASA devices, and this is something I did not know about. Um, uh, when you check the policy map, there's no policy for ICMP inspection, which means by default, uh, the when that packet comes back, on this interface to the inside network, it gets blocked. So I had to go into the ASA and create a policy for ICMP inspection, and it finally got through. But that took me hours upon hours. So it took me like 3 or 4 hours to be honest. Um, but yeah, I will say for solving that, ChatGPT helped me a lot because it told me which commands I could use to troubleshoot, which was capture, packet tracker, show connection, or show conf for short. Um, but yeah, so far it's been great. It's been fun. As you guys can see, I don't really have any redundancy here, and that's okay because that's not what I'm really going for. It's just for learning ASA. Later on, I do plan on this video series is going to be slightly different. I am going to include eventually. Uh, my next plan here is to create a VPN IPsec tunnel between ASA on this local area network and ASA on this local area network. And I also want to include a DMZ here with a server and a DMZ here with the server and mess around with partial trusts, um, policies and that kind of stuff. But yeah, just I've been having a good time with this. It's definitely a learning process, especially with the new lab environment. I'm so used to the speed of Cisco Packet Tracer, but I will say I'm really liking CML, and I love how I can just use the I have it set up so I can just search his IP address of the server, and it provides me a GUI interface, which is really nice. Just because my laptop is it's pretty it its specs aren't that great. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll provide updates with when I include the VPN IPsec tunnels and the DMZs. Have a good day.